Hey again, sorry if you can hear the background noise. My dryer is on and there is something in it that probably shouldn't be. But anyway, let's talk. Okay, so I am a good person. I'm a really good friend. Like, let's just break it down. Like, I'm a good friend. I'm a good person. I'm a good lover. I'm a good confidant. I'm a good sister. I'm a good daughter. Most of the time. I'm a good aunt. Most of the time. I am great all around. Like, most of the time. I'm a great person, right? I am who I am. I have my flaws. I confront my flaws. I admit to my flaws. I give people room to be exactly who they are in front of me, and I don't judge. And when I do judge, I do it to their face. I'm a great person, right? And it's with that I say this. I don't want people to confuse me being a great person with you feeling some type of way towards me. In an earlier post, I said that a friend that I've known since I was 8 years old decided that he has a thing for me, and it makes me feel weird. So he's been texting me a lot lately, and it makes me very uncomfortable. I don't talk to very many people, and the people who I do talk to on a semi-daily basis are, my Mount Rushmore. My mom, my sister, my niece, my papa, and, Jack. And Jack is resurfaced, whatever. So those are the people I talk to on a daily basis. Those are the people I talk to every day. Oh, and then there's the guy who I've been texting since March. That's another story. Anyway, I don't text very many people. I don't reach out to very many people. And when people reach out to me or I reach out to them, it's once in a blue, and it's like time has not passed. It's that's where we are. We are cool beans and all of that jazz. So this friend in particular decided that he likes me, and he decided that he has feelings for me, and he came up with that because the last time we hung out, something sparked in him, but he didn't want to tell me because he didn't want to make me uncomfortable or anything like that. Fine. I don't have those feelings. So I told him, let's work on a friendship and see how the friendship goes. So he's been texting me like every day, checking in on me, and that's nice, but it makes me uncomfortable because I'm not that person. And then I also asked, and today I was just like, are you texting me like this much because you like me? And he's like, yes and no. No because of the friendship, yes because of how I feel. I was like, all right, let me stop you. I don't have those feelings towards you. I don't even believe that you have those feelings towards me. I think it's like a pandemic thing where people are just like, all right, this might be the end. Let me try my hand at what have you. And I don't know if that's how he feels, but that's how it's coming off to me. And it's just a little weird. And it's also, I'll get into that a little bit more. So it's just a little weird. So I told him, I don't feel that way. And it's a little uncomfortable that you text me so much now, and that's not who we were. Like, once in a blue is cool, hanging out, once in a blue is cool. All of this stuff, like, to try to feel me out or gauge my feelings is how I feel like it's going. It's not for me. I don't like stuff like that. It makes me very uncomfortable. So I'm thinking, so he hasn't responded yet, and that's fine. But I'm thinking about me and my oddness. Like, you guys know that I'm always on this quest and this journey for love and all of this other stuff. But at the same time, when someone shows interest in me, I get nervous and confused. It's one thing when it's somebody who I've known my entire life. That's just like, nah, you don't really feel that type of way towards me. You're confusing it with something else. Like, I'm a really good friend. You're confusing those feelings with that feeling, and there's a gray area that we shouldn't cross. Let's just be friends. It's like that when it's somebody who I've known my entire life or for a really, really long time. But then, like, when there's new people, like, I was walking down the street recently, and this guy, forgot to mention, I was walking down the street one day, and this guy said hello to me. So I said hello. He said it's a nice day or whatever. So I said hello, and that was it. I'm walking, not thinking anything of it. And this guy hops in his car and follows me down the street. That is not okay. Don't do that. But anyway, I digress. But the other guy, so I was walking down the street recently, and this guy was like trying to talk to me, and I closed up. I got so nervous, and I don't know what that is. Like, I think it's a lack of control. Like, if I can control the situation, if I can control your conversation, if I'm choosing you, then we can do this because I know what I'm going in for, and the odds of me getting hurt off of something are very slim to none because I know that I'm always going to be the one to make the decisions. But when it's somebody who's genuinely showing interest in me off of knowing nothing about me, and they're like actively trying to pursue me, like, oh my God, it freaks me out. And I realize it's a control thing. And I need to let that go, because how can you find anything if you're not willing to relinquish that type of control, even just a little bit? But it freaks me out. Like, I have this idea. I have this idea of who I'm supposed to be with in my life, right? He doesn't have a face. I can tell you his body structure, but I won't. I can tell you where we'll end up, but I'll give you the lake house. We'll end at the lake house. That's where we're supposed to be, with our kids, with my dog, our dogs, whatever. I see this person. This is the person who I believe I'm supposed to be with. And the people who I encounter, the people who've known me for like most of my life or a number of years, they're not that person. I don't feel anything, and I've tried, because I admittedly, I know that I'll close myself off before I try something, but I've tried, and I don't like it, so that's just what it is. I tried, and I don't like it, and that's just what it is. When it's a new person, it's like I put so much of that person that's in my head into them, and when they falter, or when I show like this is all of me, it backfires. So like that much I know. But when it comes to just like meeting a person, I'm a little nervous. I don't know, and I really feel like it has something to do with control, in any way, shape, or form. Like I don't get it. And just going back to my friend who's decided that he's had feelings for me since the last time we hung out. We hung out at the beginning of the year. And like I said, you know me all your life. These feelings don't just happen. And if they do just happen, tell me. I make it very clear and very easy for people to talk to me about any and everything. Like I said, I don't judge. And when I do judge, I judge to your face. So like I'm that. But I realized, like, I had a conversation with a friend of mine, a very close friend. Actually, it was Jack. I asked him if he thought I was masculine. I asked my sister the same thing too. And that's for something else, but, he was telling me, you are who you are. You're very open. You're very loving. You're very caring. You make it easy for people to relate things to you. But when it comes to relaying things about you, that can be a little bit tense and awkward. Like, from his perspective, like, I have this smile, and my smile can mean 1,000 different things. But honestly, I'm probably just happy. I'm not plotting no more. I stopped plotting on people. But anyway, he was like, you have the tendency to be very intimidating, which is crazy to me, because I don't view myself as that. And I realize that who I see is not necessarily who everyone else sees. There's always going to be that slight distinction between the two. But he was like, you have the potential to make people intimidated. And that's just because of your demeanor, not because I'm doing anything wrong or anything mean or anything scary. I'm just me, and I don't know how like people are with that. So I bring that back to this friend, and it's just like, you've had your whole life or all of these months to tell me how you feel, and now all of a sudden it's just, this is what it is, and I'm gonna go full on in to figure out what we could do. And it's just like, nah, that'll push me away. Tell me exactly what it is beforehand, so I can get myself in order. Like, it's a little weird. I'm a little weird. Well, whatever. In any case, I just felt the need to share that. Bye, guys.